And I'm Michelle.
And together we're
Marielle.
Today we're gonna be talking about how I got possessed / haunted in Kerry.
Yeah. It all started on Wednesday.
It was like the last day of school for spring break. We had to miss that Wednesday.
So just to go to Kerry, from Dublin to Kerry.
Which
on a
took,
road trip.
Which took like 3 hours, 4 hours. Vlog here. We were in the car for how long? Like an hour or two. I'm gonna vlog a little bit. I'll have videos and I'll show you the trip. Okay, so we're outside. We're gonna eat something and we'll be back on the road soon. Okay, so it's been 5 hours. This gorgeous house. And then basically we had 2 family houses, one for the adults and one for the children, and they both had 4 bedrooms each. We had 2 cousins of ours in 1 bedroom, my brother and her little sister in another room. Michelle and I had to go into 1 room as well, which I'll show in the clip now. This is our room. This is Michelle's beautiful bed. Our bed. Can we stay here longer than till Saturday? Okay.
No.
Then this is the toilet.
This is a big toilet. So here is the house tour.
Okay, so the doorway.
Ooh, we know our house like.
Okay, so we're gonna start with downstairs. Here is the beautiful sitting room. I swear it's amazing. Okay, the beautiful kitchen, small, cute, like the washroom.
Thank you.
And we can go to the kitchen.
I told you it's a house.
Okay, this is Kirill's and Max's room. It's really cute.
Vladimir's and Daria's.
This is Vladimir's and Daria's room. Gorge as always. That day we went out. It was already dark a little bit, so we went out to the area that we were in.
We were like at a forest.
Yeah, it was
We
like
were
a
walking
forest,
through
but there's like street lights, right? And this area had no street lights. It was just pitch black dark in the night. So as we were on our way, it was getting dark, and then we see an abandoned castle, and knowing me, I'm dumb enough to go in them. So I go into the castle on a really small hill, like by myself at the start, and then I go like, guys, come on, it's so cool, you guys should check this out. So they go in, like nothing bad happens, and it's not
just walking all over the place.
It's not pitch black yet, but it was like really dark clouds, like it was getting really creepy. Okay, so right now we are walking through this wilderness. We've passed many creepy houses. It's like 7. And look, I'm like afraid in this forest. You don't know. Like, I think for some reason
She thinks
that there's so many things that are haunted in these, like there's like abandoned houses, you know, abandoned castle and stuff. It's haunted for sure. As you can see, it's so creepy. I swear, I feel like Slenderman's gonna pop up. This road is like never ending. The thing said no trespassing, and then the homeowner thing said, oh, just ignore that. And I'm just like, I don't want to. It says no trespassing, so I ain't going to trespass. But my family made me trespass. So then like we go into this nice area where it had like tables.
Lake. It was like such a great view.
Oh my god. And then like in the distance there's like, it's just hills and hills, and then there's like all these lights, and then there's like a fire in the back. Not like a huge fire or anything, but it was like a small fire that looked really, really nice. And then we go back and we see like an abandoned house. It looks like it was destroyed, and it looked very scary. As in the horror movies,
scared.
I was really scared because knowing me, I watch so many scary stuff that could happen or already happened. I'd be terrified of anything and everything. By the way, this all happened last spring break.
We're finally like, we're happy that we see the house.
Yeah, and in our room we had a lock, like a key.
Yeah.
And
we had like this huge bathroom. So I got scared.
As we came, we took a video, which I'll put right here.
It's fine! and you could see me at the back getting scared by my cousin.
At the end, she's like, what? So she goes to the bathroom and tries to wash her hands, but my cousin's waiting there for her to scare the hell out of her.
I just opened the door and I see him there. Look at me.
He was already in the bathroom and he had no idea that Michelle was coming in, so she just opened the door and she was like, oh, since she's coming in, I might as well scare her.
It was nighttime and it was time to go to sleep.
It's like a really long road trip, so
Took ages. Oh my god, we were exhausted.
we went to a chocolate factory. So basically, on the way back from the chocolate factory, there's so many abandoned houses or places in Kerry, which was really freaking me out. As we're in the car and we pass, only me, I see like a head on a stick, like a dead human head. So it was definitely a female, because it had her hair like mine ripped out, so she had like little bits of hair, and she was definitely dead because her head was on a stick, and that's what I remember the most. We go back, it's dark, blah blah blah.
It's very dark, as usual.
It's pitch black, so Michelle and my cousin Kirill had to go to the adult's house to get something. They told me they saw.
Okay, so we were walking, we were walking back from the adult's house, and all the adults were like at the children's house. So it was just like my cousin's granny that was there, and all of a sudden I just look there and I see like a man standing, like a man in a black suit.
A really tall.
Yeah, it's not slender. Well, I don't know if it looked a bit like Slender Man, but we didn't look closely because we were too scared, so we just legged it and we went and told Arina everything. It wasn't only me who saw it though, so that was the freaky thing. It was my cousin who saw the exact same thing.
And then as they were like telling me the story, I told them that I saw a head on a stick.
We were very freaked out that night.
My cousins, my brother, they're all asleep at this stage. Me and Michelle are awake.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any internet. I only had 3G.
Oh my god. And we had, like, across from Marina's bed, we had my lamp on. So there was like a bit of light, so we wouldn't have been scared.
We closed all the doors, we put the blinds down for all the windows, and we just had this little side lamp on from Michelle's bed.
Yeah.
And
across Arina's bed.
yeah, so Michelle goes to my bed and we're watching hilarious videos on her phone that she edited. So then we hear a knocking on my...
It wasn't really a knocking, it was more like a tapping. It was like...
in the wardrobe. It was like... and it was getting faster and faster, and the light starts to flicker. It was like...
yeah, my lamp started to flicker. And we were just like, oh my
we're like, oh god, bless us. So I thought Michelle was possessed at this point. A human can be possessed. Me too. Please tell me you guys heard that. Was there a mistake to talk about this?
Oh my god, Izzy, that's not even funny.
That was like a chain.
Oh my god, guys, no. Well, my sister's boyfriend is here anyway, so...
Kathleen! Was that you? Making that noise? Where are we? Okay, so our lights start to flicker like on and off, on and off. So I pushed Michelle off the bed because I thought she was possessed. And
I was just like...
she was like, are you kidding me? I'm not possessed. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she goes to her bed, I go to my bed, and we try to fall asleep. Our granddad, Diada, he came upstairs and he was like, what are you guys doing? Go to sleep, in Russian, right? A little clip of what happened. Michelle, I don't think you should be here.
Do you think I'm possessed?
I think there's like someone in here, but just like doesn't want you to be next to me.
Hardly.
Okay.
Do you think I'm possessed?
Spokojna na cię, dzieda. Michelle, turn that off, it's gonna flicker.
А ты что включила? Давай спать, включу, она хочет.
Michelle, turn it off.
Максим, ты что? Максим не может спать. Ты что, тоже не можешь спать?
So then we try to go to sleep, and then
I left the lamp on because I was freaking scared.
and then our granddad unplugged the lamp and took it.
He got annoyed.
He got
that
annoyed.
I wouldn't turn it off.
We had nothing but our flashlights on our phones. So then our granddad is so quiet when he walks up the stairs. You can't hear him at all.
Yeah.
So he starts to scream. He's like, turn off your stupid phones. What? You guys can't do anything without your phone. So we had to turn off our phones because we got really, really scared. We fell asleep. It's the next night. And I fall asleep early this time, so I wouldn't freak out later. But then I sense I was alone. I wake up, I turn on my flashlight. Michelle's not there. Michelle abandoned me.
I think I abandoned you.
She abandoned me to go sleep with my brother because her little cousin went to the adult's house because she was scared. So that's one person to the adult's house. And Michelle felt bad for Vladimir that he was alone. So she went to go sleep with him and leave me alone after the night that happened when we were haunted. She left me alone. So this was at like 10 p.m. Michelle's gone. So I go to sleep again. I'm like, oh, I don't care anymore. 1 a.m. I hear knocking in the wardrobe. It's like straight up in the wardrobe. So then I go back to sleep. I ignored it. 2 a.m. the lights are on for some reason. I just thought someone like came in, like Michelle, just to get something. But then as I woke up, it just started to flicker, like the actual ceiling lights. It just was like. So I was like, oh, ignore it, go to bed. I thought it was Michelle playing a prank on me, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Then, 3 a.m., I hear a humming under Michelle's bed. It was like, so it was basically just a creepy clown music. It was like a child humming it under Michelle's bed. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep. 4 a.m., I hear the song, tiptoe by the window.
I absolutely hate that song. Can't stand it.
Then that's what I heard under my bed, but it was like full on child, a happy child singing it. May God bless me. Then 5 a.m. I wake up with like a flash, not a flash, but it was like I felt wind go by my face, like someone going past my face, but it was like white and puffy like a cloud. It was like pew. So then I go back to sleep. 6 a.m. I felt like, do you know in those hospitals there are like these things that zap people who try to make
The thing is like
it's like zzz. That's what I felt was going on with me. So then I go back to sleep. 7 a.m. I don't get dragged, but I feel like someone grabbed my chest, pulled me up against it, and whacked myself like off of the wall. I go back to sleep upside down. Then 8 a.m. I'm here sleeping like this, like I was in a coffin. Then that's basically what happened in Kerry. And then we're in Dublin now at this stage.
this was like 2 days later, I think.
I live next to my family friend Nikki. We were all on roller skates.
Yeah,
I told
outside,
them,
and it was dark.
Yeah, I told them I see dead people as a joke, but they full on believed it. So I was like, I see dead people after this whole Kerry thing. This is not even funny. And then they were like, oh, okay. Like I'm faking. I'm like, do you not see that man behind the van? And they're like, no, I don't see it. So they go roller skate to the van to see. But as they're roller skating, I turn around and I actually see this black man's shadow doing like a cartwheel without limbs, like no arms, no legs, just doing a cartwheel. And I scream my heart out. I scream and I start to burst out into tears.
I remember how scared me and Nikki were at that stage. We were like, what is going on?
Because this is real now. I just saw this shadow.
And she was there like in bits, like crying. She was like petrified. She was like pale and everything.
And I didn't know how to roller skate properly. I was just learning. And I roller skated to Michelle and Nikki. And then as Nikki's on this side, Michelle's on this side, and they both hold my hands as I'm about to like fall. I'm like, oh my god, I actually saw it. That van thing was a joke, but this I actually saw.
I was experiencing scary stuff. I have 2 posters of The Walking Dead in my room. and they both fell on me in the middle of the night. And I swear, I thought it was my dream or something. And I wake up pitch black. Usually, like I see my mirror and stuff like that, but it was just pitch black. And I felt something in my face. I was like, what is this? And I touched it. It was my poster. I'm gonna like grab my legs, you know? Like, did you hear that? Michelle, did you hear that? I'm gonna cry. Oh, it's okay, it's my phone. We're in the middle of filming a scary video right now, so yeah. I heard it over there. I know, same. You crushed my heart. Did I? Okay, Sophie, I'll see you when you come here, okay? That's not funny! That's not funny! I'm angry. Do that! Scary, that's not even funny. Oh my god.
So thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed this video because we hope you enjoyed. And make sure you like up this video because we just got scared. Bye! See you next time on Marielle.